Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Friedland. I am your host as always. Without further ado, let's see what's happened. Beyond the obvious continuous dismantling of my poor cavalry. Let's see. Which way are they facing? They're facing that way. Which means they're going to get hit in the flank, most likely. Oof, 20 men just blown away instantly. Alright, this lot are going to have to break out into skirmishes to try and fix this issue of being just blasted in the face by a hell of a lot of Russian guns. Yeah, that column there is not having fun. Oof. Alright, 16 units undisorder, 3 units recover fatigue out of 6, 2 units routed out of 8, so... There's the routed, the 12th Leger. Made sense, they got blasted and had 20 men just evaporate in a single go. So, not at all surprising. General Verdier is to try and reorganise them. And in the meantime, we will start breaking out into skirmishers, merely to try and drive this lot back, as it's going to be the only real way of doing this. So yeah, break all of you down into skirmishers. We're going to have to keep on working on driving them back as much as possible. While we're at it, we'll have you do that. And achieve nothing. Guns. Let's do the guns while we have them. Blast them. It's not going to do a lot, but every little bit helps. There we go, knock out a Russian gun. That will be quite handy. Okay, they can't break into skirmishers. as they're disordered. This lot, however, the 6th Leger, very much can and very much will break down into skirmishers and start streaming forward to get at those Russians. He is to come this way and then turn and then advance again. Eight men gone. Oof. Keep on moving. Alright. These guns will come up. Now then, what do we do over here? It's not like I can charge them, but it's not like I can just sit here. What about this lot? I can push them forward. You are going to limber up. Because, again, all you are 3-pounders, and, well, 3-pounders are not exactly going to do a lot. So we'll bring them up and form a grand battery. So a grand battery is to form. General Gerard will come up with his troops. Alright, you are going to pull out of the way because you just got whacked in the face by those Russians. So, you're 2nd Leger, you're both 1st Leger. Now, what can I do? We look to hit you, you. The 16th, 1st Battalion of the 16th Leger. We'll throw those skirmishers forward. Well, hello there, boys. What do we got there? You go there, you go there. Worth an attempt to try and tuck them into that gap. What do we want to do here? How do I want to do this? Let's shoot you in the face. You're not going to do a lot, but you might do a bit. You might do just enough to cause a bit of mayhem. You will shoot at the Semenovskaya guard there. The 15th Leger, supported by the 4th Battalion. 45th Leger. What about you? Let's continue to drive this lot forward. Unlimber them 4-pounders at point blank range, pretty much. Not achieve very much, but there was no way to know that at the time. Now then, how do we want to do this? We hit there. You come forward that way and look to keep them busy. So again, General Dupont is to keep the Russians to his front busy. You are all facing the wrong direction, which it does have benefits. Plink them in the butt. They are disordered. So in this case, we are going to break out the light companies of the both battalions of the 36th, and they will continue the drive onwards. This time I'm not going to take any chances. I am just going to throw everyone at that to ensure that it buckles. No ifs, buts, maybes. Everything is going to get thrown at it to ensure that it buckles under the pressure. General Mottier. These 4-pounders can come forward. Who are you part of? Oh, you're part of this lot, aren't you? No wonder you are detached. The 15th is to push forward. I intend to drive in the flanks of these various battalions. And by doing so, I will hopefully allow them to get surrounded. So these 2 battalions are to head there. This battalion is to head this way. And then this lot are to push there. General Ruffin's men are to push over. So General Ruffin is to push over, as will General, well, not General, but the one who was General Conroe before he was wounded. General Ruffin. General Albert. Why did you do that, game? Now, I could throw Verdier's 2nd Brigade into it to try and help drive forwards, but I suppose with the skirmishers playing, well, delay like they are, so again, the skirmishers continue to do their thing, playing disorder, and so in this case the 3rd will push over, 72nd will, as will the remaining elements of the 3rd. And well, right, these are 3 battalion regiments, so for too used to them being 2 battalions per regiment. Alright, what else have we got? You can keep moving forward. La Tour Malborg and elements of his dragoons are to move up and very much put the threat on elements of the Russians. Because again, I've got to make back these 7,000 losses somewhere. The guns. As I continue to push forward Victor's guns. And just guns in general. So again, let's think. We got to think on. You go there. You go round here. May have disordered myself a little bit, but they were already disordered anyway, so it's not exactly much of a loss. Napoleon. Let's have a look. So you will keep falling back, at least to there. Keep on pulling back, boys. We need to try and regroup what little remains. Ow. What can we... You will fall back. Get blasted in the face by the cannon. For your trouble. And then you boys will fall back as well. Losing what's left of you. Yeah. There is not much left of that cav at this point, so I'm not sure there's much point in trying to rescue it. So again, the only reason I would consider... you know what, I've actually changed my mind. Again. This lot will move back towards the centre. The gendarmes, the Mamelukes and the guards. General Volta with the guard cavalry is in his position. The grenadiers will form up there. The chasseur will form up there. and then the Fusiliers will form up behind. And that will be the Guard infantry. It's not exactly going to be committed, but yet, anyway. Now then, let's do these inevitable melees. General Dupont, look to rally your troops, please. Alright, let's do this. Melees. So I want to do these in a very specific order, I remember. Second Legers. Alright, let's think. We have got... We want to hit with the 1st Battalion and the 2nd Battalion of the 32nd. They can hit here. You are to hit there. They're not facing the right direction. Of course they're not. No prediction. Well, that's rather not fun. But then I know why. It's because these are disordered. Who we've got there? General Molotin and Deporovich. While we're at it, let's also look to ensure these guys are finally removed from my hair. Because they are annoying. Wow, they still will not die. Ugh. They just will not get out of my way. Makes sense, they are in a chateau, but considering they just got assaulted by 2 battalions worth, I don't think 60 skirmishers are really going to hold them off that well. Right, Poles. Ow. They held my Poles back. Quite nicely, I might add. They are disordered. What if I hit them with just these chaps? Nah, advantage defender as I figured. Had to pay a couple of men to do that, but... What else have we got? So again, with the loss of the 4,000 cavalry that I've suffered, it's not going so brilliant. But hopefully I can repay him, especially here, if I am able to isolate and destroy a chunk of his troops. Who's that? Bernados. 2nd Brigade, 7th Division, right wing, which is this lot. So again, we've got to try and get some order on my troops as I drive them forward. And look to drive them out of the woods. And then in the coming turn, Marshal Ney plus General Latour Malbourg will launch their assault up here and try and crump in that chunk of the line. There's a lot of Russian guns up there. So that's going to be a nightmare to try and attack. So I think I will probably just end up going round it, at least with the Dragoons. Especially once, to be fair, that position will be fairly untenable once Victor's corps and Mortier have driven to Postathine here and on Bothkheim. So their line is going to be fairly untenable if they are not careful. Do I have any other sort of melees I want to do? Not particularly by the looks of it. I don't want to hit them up here because there's far too many of them. I have no real cavalry fight here to worry about. So again, it's just a case of driving and not stopping. So even if I lose all my cavalry, which is a disaster in itself, I might be able to pay it back by obliterating the rest of the Russian army. So again, for now, I think that is it. There is nothing else left to do. So, for now, let us push on to the next turn. So, this has been yet another turn. This is turn 50. This was turn 56. So, we still got a little while yet. So, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I know I have, despite the many lessons that I've been taught, especially with cavalry. Do not want to see that. But this has been a very interesting battle as well, from a player perspective, because of the fact that, well, the French are not all here at the start, and will arrive over the course of the day. So, again, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. It's all appreciated and it's all helpful. So, until next time, this has been Friedland, and I will say bye-bye for now, and I will see you all next time. So, bye-bye.